Maybe. Yep, should be good. How's it going, everybody? I believe that we should be good. So, if that is the case, yes. That's a little bit bad. Let me see. Yeah, that sounds good. Um, yes. Okay. Let me see if the live chat. Hello, how's it going? Anybody who is in the chat, just, you know, say hi. We're going to play some Geoguessr today. And hopefully, I'm going to be able to live stream vertically as well. But that I'm not 100% sure on because I did not allow myself enough time to figure it out. But, you know, it is what it is. Hi Sardine, hi Brent Gibson. Let's see here. And let me see here. I'm gonna edit. Go back actually. And I think we'll just reuse these, reuse the settings. We're gonna play some Geoguessr. So sorry that I am being stupid about this. Public 12:45 done. And for those of you who don't know about it, stream key, vertical key. Let's see here. Should be able to just go live here. So let's see. Cinco de Cuatro is a holiday from the TV show Arrested Development. It's a great show. One of the best. And yes, so it looks like we should be good on this front. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And we're listening to some Civilization 6 gameplay. Or not gameplay, music. Okay, let's go ahead and try this out. Yes, that should work. Okay. Now with this, let's do duels. Actually, let's do Battle Royale distance. Why not? The Battle Royale on Geoguessr is pretty fun. It's one of the better Battle Royales. I'm bad at like combat games. So I was never very good. What did I play? I played Fortnite for a while. Not very much. Actually, I've probably played like fewer than 10 Battle Royale games. Okay, so this is Piazza Portello. I mean, it's Italy. I don't know where in Italy. Cantuto di Natale. Don't think Natale is a city, but it might be. Bricoman something. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of like central-ish, northern Italy, maybe. Yeah, I assume that I'll be fine. I think I'm south of it, but I'm not sure. Is it only showing up on the right? Yes, that is a good catch. And then, how do I change the settings of this? No. Okay, I will fix that here in a second. Okay. I know that Christmas Island, which is somewhere over here. Yeah. I know Christmas Island has got, like, beaches covering it. Beach coverage? Okay, let's figure this out while this plays. Advanced audio properties. Okay. Okay. That should be working now. It should be going in both ears. Okay. Somebody's 200 kilometers closer than me, so it's... Oh, it could be Keeling Islands, actually. I think Keeling Islands also has beach coverage, but I'm not 100% sure. Where was it? It was Guam? No, Marianas Islands. They also have, like, beach coverage. It's somebody walking around with, like a camera. It's mounted on a rig on their backpack, I think. Okay, so that is Chinese, but it might be Japanese. It is Korean. Okay. This looks like Seoul. So I'm just gonna guess Seoul. That's Korean. This up here, though, is Chinese. Just so you know. Oh, actually, that's... Why is there Korean? Because I think this is Japan. This isn't Korea. Why is there Korean? And Chinese. This is weird. Okay, it might be Taiwan? Actually, I bet it's Taiwan. Or is it Japan? That's weird. It has all three languages, but it's supposed to be like just a Korean restaurant in Japan. That's my guess. No, that's Korean, right? That's weird. I didn't know Korea had those. So the poles with yellow and black stripes, that's a Taiwanese-Japanese thing. Hoyer, Wabu, something. Get a better look at this truck. I mean, it's a European truck. You can tell because they don't... Like, American semis have a long nose. European trucks don't. So this is definitely Europe. I don't know where in Europe. Those are Romanian flags, so I'm guessing Romania. Yeah. It looks like it could be Romania. Ignite Logistic. .nl is the Netherlands. But why would... I mean, it also looks... No, it's not the Netherlands. This looks way too big. And yeah, it was Romania. That's okie dokie. This is a good song from the soundtrack. Yeah, I was just going off the flags. Germany's a decent guess, too. Spain? This could be... I bet it's actually South America. Uruguay. That's what I was going to say. It looks like it is in Spain, but it could also be Montevideo, because Montevideo has a lot of sort of European-style architecture. And that was the Uruguayan flag. So this is definitely Montevideo. If it's not Montevideo, I will bite my thumb. That's not the right usage of that term, but still, eat my words. There we go. San Felipe. I think it's Montevideo. I'm pretty confident. I was going to say that before I saw the Uruguayan flag. But it could be San Felipe. It was indeed Montevideo. Okay. Very good. Yeah, Brazil also has some architecture like that. Ridgewood timber. It's either the US or Canada. Definitely the US. Well, it could be Australia or something weird. Yeah, driving on the left. Seventh-day Adventist Queenstown. Where is... I think Queenstown is in Australia. But I've got no idea where. Or is it in New Zealand? Christchurch. Okay. There's got to be a Queenstown somewhere. It's probably down here. Kangaroo Island had that dog that was lost. Okay, I'm gonna go by Sydney. It could be up by Brisbane, though. And it also could be not Queenstown. That could just be something. Okay, I think it's further north. Nope, it was over here. It was by Adelaide. Is there such a thing as Queenstown? No. Queenstown was just a sign. It sounds totally believable that it was in Australia as a town called Queenstown. I mean, there's Queensland, but that's a state. So, not important. Queenstown is a thing in New Zealand. Yeah. Totally believable, but it was just a... Who knows why it said Queenstown? Maybe it's a neighborhood. Oh, I was about to say, it's just a map. Okay. These solid yellow lines are a thing in Chile. Or maybe Argentina. But I'm gonna say it's Chile. I think it might be Argentina, but Chile is never very far from Argentina. And I think this white thing on the car is also Argentinian. Somebody's 8,000 kilometers closer than me. Okay, where else has solid yellow lines? Italy might? Shit. Okay. I might be out this round. Immediately. I have no idea what this is. I know they use yellow lines in Norway, but I don't think this is Norway. It was South Africa. Oh, it was Lesotho. Okay. Didn't look very Lesothoian, but that's okay. It didn't look that hard, but Lesotho has solid yellow lines. That's good to know, I suppose. Okay, Sky Express, Island Gas. So we're on an island. Could be Guam. Happy Sauna. Quezon City is in the Philippines. Easy peasy. Oh, that was not the Philippines. Ignore that. I don't know where Quezon City is. In the Philippines. Is it in the Philippines? I think it is. Wait. Is it? I could be totally off. I think it's in the Philippines. But I can't find it. It should be a larger city. Oh, is it just a... Oh, Quezon City is like a surrounding city of Manila. That makes sense. Okay, I should remember that. Okay, what else do we got here? Street sign, Rebecca and Sable. That doesn't help. I think a sable is a type of pine marten or something. Town of Oaksville. I don't know where there's an Oaksville. Okay, so let's look at trees. Some pine trees, some deciduous trees, so it's... I'm thinking like Virginia. It's pretty flat. Virginia's got some flat bits. It's probably further north. It's probably like Pennsylvania or something like that. I'm thinking East Coast for really no reason. Okay, Toronto, that's fine. I didn't see anything that made it jump out to me as Canada. Or, I mean, parts of Canada and the United States look very similar. Nothing jumped out to me that was for sure one or the other. They even use the same street signs. But sable is, I think they're native to Canada. They're like a northern species of mustelid. Okay, I just saw these poles have something about them. I think they're like, I want to say either Estonian or Czech. I'm going to go with Lithuania, because I think it's somewhere in this area, and that should be good enough. Somebody's 400 kilometers closer than me. This is definitely one of those things that some people will know immediately. Based off of that, I think it's Estonia. Because this is not Czech. For sure it's not Czech. Okay, it was Estonia. So that was a good guess. Lithuania was a good hedge, though. In these early rounds, you can hedge bets pretty effectively. Okay, north entrance. Somewhere Spanish-speaking. That truck could be about anywhere. Is that... Oh, blue and yellow plates. There's something about blue and yellow plates. But this is the EU, and it is Spanish-speaking. I'm just gonna guess Madrid. Arabida, it's like emergency or something. No, Arabida is a city, it appears. And I don't know where Arabida is. The blue and yellow is Portuguese. That's annoying. Blue and yellow is definitely a Portuguese license plate thing. I knew there was something about it. I knew it. Okay, this car... I don't know. I kind of want to say Ghana. That's Spanish, I think. Could be Portuguese, and this could be Brazil. Based off these poles... Okay, square poles. I think they're a Mexican thing, but this does not look like Mexico. I'm gonna go northern Brazil. Because northern Brazil has a lot of red dirt. That's a sign. It was Uruguay. Okay, I don't know any guesses. Let's see here. This is probably Europe. Well, I just saw a car. Yeah, it's Europe. These bollards, I want to say, are Dutch. This could be the Netherlands. It could be France. I'm going to guess France. think the Dutch bollards have a little, like, dangly bit on top. It's a Chevy, that didn't help. That's a Renault. Gorison, I'm thinking it is the Netherlands. Maybe. I don't know. Hungary. Okay, so those are... Hello, GPS 1300, or I think your marble sphere. Based off of the, profile picture. Okay, so this is there a chase car? No. Where uses this truck? Where does use this truck? If it was Israel, there should be a car following. That's weird. Why is this Cyrillic? That's Greek. That's weird. Okay. That's weird. I did not know it was that deserty in that part of Russia. I really would not have guessed that. Although it was Cyrillic, and the only country with a Cyrillic alphabet that even could have desert is Russia. Because all of the other ones definitely don't. And Russia's just so big there can be random stuff like that that... like... can happen. Do. Okay. Very fun. Okay. That works. It's all working. Okay. This looks like England. It's usually something like Wales when it looks like this. I don't know why the British have such narrow roads, but they do. So do the Irish. I guess their cars are narrow, but like in the US, this would be kind of insane. Out in the country, well, I guess I live in, I grew up in Kansas, so the roads are very wide here. We have a lot of room. Maybe it's not true elsewhere in the country, but yeah, I think it's just like, could be further south. That's the only thing. Could also be Ireland, but I'm gonna leave my guess where it is. It was Isle of Man. I guess I said, oh, it's England. Let me guess Wales. No, I meant the United Kingdom. Not England specifically. Although it could be England. Could be. I say as it was totally not. That's a cool house. As it was not England. Is this like Hong Kong? That's a Singaporean flag. So can't be too far away from anything in Singapore. Sometimes you just gotta go off of a flag. Okay. Camera quality's not great. Holland Road. Nice. How many people guess Singapore? 3 of us? Somebody guessed Italy? Italy is... I guess Italy's a fine guess. Okay. I think it's Indonesia. I think it's Indonesia, and I think it's probably in Sumatra. I'm 1,000 miles further away. So this could be Malaysia and it could be Thailand. I'm gonna guess Malaysia. That did not help. Okay. I'll be better than 3 or 4 people. So I'm fine. Okay. So the reason I think it's Indonesia is because the roads are like that tarmac, and so the environment looks like Southeast Asia or that area of the world. So it's either between the places that have coverage on Google Earth. There are Indonesia and the Philippines and Thailand. And the Philippines has concrete roads, while Malaysia and Indonesia have sort of concrete roads. And then Malaysia's usually like more densely populated. Just as like a guess. Okay, so this is Europe, strangely enough. I'm gonna go with like Norway. Because there's a lot of very tall pine trees, and this color of signage is Scandinavian. I think, at least I associate with Scandinavia. This, what else could this be? I think it's Scandinavia. It could be Finland. Yeah, Finland, or I think Finland uses those sign colors. That makes sense. And that the other Scandinavian countries don't. I just rarely guess Finland for some reason. Okay. A black car. I feel like that's a sign that I should be able to notice. What do we got here? I think that's a Spanish sign. I'm not going to focus on it too much. Lados del Mar. Ice cream of the sea. Jardín. I think it's Mexico. I think it's Mexico. I'm going to guess by Mexico City. I don't really know. Okay. I'm 1,000 kilometers away. Let's go further south to like Guatemala. Dang. It was Argentina. Okay. I don't know. Let me think here. It could be that there's something on the roads that I was missing. This I don't recognize. Let's see. I'm thinking Italy? These really tall, skinny trees are like Mediterranean. Oh. Vice Babino Porge. Okay. That might be like... I'm gonna guess like Croatia. I think it's either Albania or Slovenia. And Croatia's in the middle. I don't think it's Croatia. I'm just putting my guess there to hedge my bets. Babino Polje. I think it's Slovenia. It was actually Croatia. Okay, there's this island here. That's kind of strange. I don't recognize that. And none of the letters jumped out to me as Croatian. Wonder if there's anything interesting about that island. Okay. It looks kind of South American. And if it is, then it's like Chile or Argentina. Dog. That dog's definitely Chilean. No, he's Argentinian. He's from like around there. ADT, home security. Is this Mexico? This might straight up be Mexico. It was South Africa. Wow. Okay. Yeah, could be South Africa. Sure. Sure. That should have been on my list of things to think. Okay, so where are we here? I'm not seeing anything recognizable. This could... Ooh, this could be Africa, this could be South America, this could be Europe. This could be... Your eye, it's the... Okay, that guy's wearing a hat. That is, I think... I was gonna say Muslim, but I don't know. We're going to South Africa again. Nigeria? Okay. That makes sense. I'm only doing that because the only text I saw was English. And I was mostly between South America and Africa. So Nigeria also was on my list of things to guess. Okay. Latin America. Punto Viva. Oh, this car. Association de... Oh, where is he from? He's from Colombia, right? Che? And that's the right flag. So yeah, I'm thinking Colombia. But that could just be a guy's car in Argentina, you know. Bolivia. Was Che Bolivian? He was Cuban. Okay. I think might not have been Che on that car. I'm not 100% sure. Let's try again. Darn. What a shame. It was a little too dry to be Colombia. That's the only... It's the only thing that I had going for it. Going against it in my head. Can I wave? I don't know. I really have no idea how to do any of those. Okay. This is probably South America or Europe? Are my two guesses? Okay, now I'm kind of thinking Asia. No. I got no idea. I'm probably gonna get knocked out this round. What do I think here? I'm gonna go like Peru? Maybe? I literally have no idea. Well, what the? I don't know where this is. I get eliminated immediately. It's just Greece? How was I supposed to know that was Greece? That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy that so many other people got it close. Whatever. Now, do I click here to wave? How do I wave? Oh, probably here. I don't know. Don't know. Okie dokie. Okay. I don't know the car meta at all. I know like 3 cars. Citron? I don't know how much they export to other parts of the world, so I think maybe Europe? Chevy. Julio Locro. Atos. Argentina is kind of what comes to mind. Maybe Uruguay. Spanish is kind of all I'm going with here. Okay. Spanish and the general vibe, and climate being, what do you call it? Like kind of temperate? Okay. Lishuaya. Okay, so that looks like it might be Lithuanian for Lithuania. Although, that's actually probably a really bad guess. Intendente Manuel Olmo. Olmo doesn't sound super Spanish. La Patala. That's weird. Oh, wow, look at this mountains. So, like, Tierra del Fuego-ish? Puerto something. Like, those are the mountains in southern Chile, southern Argentina. I assume they're part of the Andes? This is like kind of Spanish, but kind of not. It's kind of fun. It was literally in Tierra del Fuego. Like the province proper. And I was a little further north. Tracks. Okay. Is that Uluru? Like, is it? No, it's just a pile of dirt. It's gonna be Lesotho. Driving on the right, yeah, that makes sense. Mercedes. It's not Europe. It might be Europe. Crap. Roland Sailor. Anything else? TS. No. Okay, I'm gonna go sort of Romania-ish. The roof is kind of like Eastern European. Sort of Balkan. Bulgaria. North Macedonia, actually. Okay. That tracks, yeah. And what do we think this is? Let me see here. Oy vey. Oh, I gotta keep this over here. Never mind. This Najbola Okay. Wow, it's pretty. Is this EU? Why is there no... It's not EU, I think. Theodore Grijeka Sudbury is also thinking about how to shape its something. Okay, I'm just gonna go like Slovakia-ish. Opashost. Is it Germany? No. It's Croatia. Grijeka. Okay, so that I saw that name on a sign. Of course, don't recognize it. But cactuses. Okay, this could be Greece, Mexico, or Argentina, which is not incredibly useful, seeing as that represents 3 different hemispheres, as in northern, southern. No, it represents kind of, I don't know, southeastern. What do you call them? What do you call a quarter sphere? Hemi? I don't know the prefix for... Okay, I'm thinking Greek. These trees look vaguely Greek. Okay, let's go with Argentina then. And that didn't help. Colombia? Okay. Could be. Could be Colombia. I got no problem with that, really. Okay. Kaye or is Italy? Aviso, Puro, Basura, Spanish. Botes Basura. That looks like that sign says La Paz. So I think this thing right in the corner there says La Paz. And this definitely looks like La Paz. This looks super high altitude. They've got all these kind of skyscraper looking things. Yeah, that's La Paz. That was gonna be my guess if I didn't see La Paz. Well, I was gonna guess Bolivia. I wasn't gonna narrow it down. Could have been Sucre, but I think La Paz is higher altitude. Well, I know La Paz is higher altitude, but I think it looks significantly higher altitude. They have these in Hong Kong a lot. This could be Hong Kong. What side of the road are they driving on? The left? This is, I think, Hong Kong. That is Taiwan. Thailand. I think that... What direction am I looking? North? This might actually be on the island. Might be like right over here. Could be on a different island, but... Oh wait, no, they're driving on the right. I'm stupid. Okay, is it Europe? It might be Europe. Crap. Okay. That was a good guess. I think I was closest. That's great. Okay. This is Iceland, 100%. Okay. Probably somewhere near Reykjavik. It's just like a whole country covered with moss. And all the houses are like this. So, yeah. 95% sure this is Iceland. It could be Norway. But I think it's Iceland. Could be Svalbard, but I don't know if they even have coverage in Svalbard. To be quite honest. I'm 1,000 miles off. Well, then I can't be Iceland. It's got to be Norway. It's got to be northern Norway. Womp womp. It was way north. Okay. I've once again guessed last second and gotten first. I got nothing. I can't even narrow this down to continent. This could be... Actually, I think I saw pole. I think these... Okay, so... Those aren't right. I think this pole has them. No. I'm still thinking it's like Lithuania. No. I think it's Latvia. The poles look Latvian. These things up here, I think, are on Latvian poles. They're little insulators that I think they put on in Latvia. This might be Hungary, because they've got some poles. These poles that have these supports, they also use those in Hungary. Okay, it was Lithuania. That's fair. I won. Wow, that was actually really close because we both were right there. Okay. What else? What else do we got here? Not much. I mean, it could be France. Could be... The sky is all messed up. That seems useful. What does that sign say? Okay, I'm going with like Western Europe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. New Zealand. Okay. That sign looked like it had like an English surname on it. Or an Irish surname. It looked like it was Mick something. So I guess that makes sense, but my mind wasn't letting me think about Irish people in other parts of the world. That was the only thing Ireland. Stacja Palu. That looks... Does the rest of this look Polish? Yeah, it looks Polish. Yeah, this is Poland. Nice. A word that ends in W is very Polish. Very Polish indeed. Trains, these poles look Hungarian, but I think it's Poland. Yes, down there. That's totally fine. Okay, radio antennas. Golden Bosun Road. That looks like... Is that the Northern Marianas Islands? I don't even know where they are. Okay. Is it Guam? It's what it. That was my immediate thought. Was like Guam. It could also be like. It could be the Northern Marianas Islands. I think it's probably the Northern Marianas, actually. I think it's probably up here. But I should be good with either. What? What was that? It was Christmas Island. You see, that thing had 2 islands on it. The sign. It looked to me like 2 islands, which Christmas Island does not have. Okay. Angela, you see centurymail.com. Is this okay? I actually got Merida. I don't know what? Merida is somewhere. I don't know where. Crap. Association La ANDA Serbo. I don't know. Could be Mexico. Okay, is that where Merida is? Yeah. If I'd known where Merida is, it kind of rings a bell, but I don't know. I know so few South American cities that anything can be just like fit in down there. That's a nice car. I love these. I think it's a Lada. I'm gonna guess Bulgaria. I'm not seeing like any pine trees. I'm 1,000 miles further away. Probably Russia in that case. I mean, Lada's a Russian car, but they're all over Eastern Europe too. Jeez. Okay. I prefer the Battle Royale, to be quite honest. Let's see. Is anybody still here? Am I all alone? Just speaking to myself. This is Lesotho. Yeah. Definitely Lesotho. The reason is these mountains. They look kind of like, I guess they're plateaus. But this is a very Lesothoan thing. Just recognizably. So, it's actually probably like over here, but whatever. Yeah. Maseru, is that the capital? I want to say it's the capital, but I don't remember. Okay, so haven't guessed, yada yada yada. 55 miles an hour. Okay. This looks South Dakota-N. I think it's further west. Could be like Idaho, Montana, something like that. It could be. I think I'm fine where I'm at. I mean, this could be like California. It's Washington. I guess. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't South Dakota. That was a bad guess. It was more like Wyoming. This would be better. Expert Schneeberger. It looks Dutch, maybe German. Yeah, okay. Hippelsburg. Never heard of Hippelsburg, but I should be fine with just like center of Germany. Let's see if there's a bigger sign. Atterbach. Atterbach. No, that does not help. I don't know if people have gotten... Oh, crap. Southernish Germany. Austria. Yeah, that tracks. That's fine. Okay. So, probably German car repair. Yeah. No, it's demolition. It's Brazil. But where in Brazil? I'm gonna guess northern. No, I'm gonna guess down here by Brasilia. I'm off by 1,000 kilometers, so let's go up here. Still off by 1,000 kilometers. Just move further away. It might not be Brazil. I think it is. Definitely Portuguese. Which, like, gotta be Brazil. Doesn't look like any other Portuguese-speaking country. I was way further south than I was thinking. Okay. Okay, good. It does count whatever the closest guess is. I was curious about that. So... Okay, this could... Probably Antarctica. I know that they have tours that go here. If I'm really far away, it could be Norway or something. No. Okay. Okay. Where else? Do they have any? Okay, so it was just at McMurdo. I just don't know where McMurdo is. I honestly thought I didn't realize McMurdo was on an island. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay. DPWH, Baga, say east. Tarugan? Is this American Samoa? I think, where's American Samoa? Okay, I'm off by like 6,000 miles. Okay, so I'm thinking Guam then. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where is this? Is this the Philippines? Just with English? Oh, these are Philippine roads. God dang it. This is gonna be the last game. I'm not sure if anybody's here though. So, if anybody is here, thanks for watching. I do appreciate it. This will be the last game of Battle Royale Distance. Yippee-ki-yay. What a shame. Okay. Ooh, road sign. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Survey Brussels. So we're in Belgium. Well. Yeah. Might be in France. But we're in southern Belgium. We're in the French-speaking part of Belgium, I think. We might be in the French-speaking part of France. Army. Okay, I think that it might be like down here. I recognize. Houts Sarts. Maybe it's just northern Belgium. Because those are Dutch names-ish, but Brussels is in French. It's in Liege. Okay. Everybody was just kind of guessing randomly in Belgium. That's fine. Okay, white car. I think it's Lesotho. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. We'll go by Maseru more. That seems to be where it ends up being. My first guess was the most correct. Fun stuff. I mean, imagine the view. It's just beautiful. It was way up north. Near Buta Birthday. Flicksburg. It's either Taiwan or Hong Kong. No. Singapore. Could be Kuala Lumpur, but I'm gonna guess Singapore. A lot of English. Just mountain push sounds very British. SBS Transit. That's probably Singapore. S for Singapore. One of the S's. And driving on the left, duh. I mean, it could be like... Where was it? So I know. Okay. The three of us were just aware that it was Singapore. Nobody else seemed to be. Winkle Boulevard. Winkle Boulevard. Gardens. Definitely Germany. With all of the blurring going on. I think. Winkle Boulevard. Just, I bet it's Dutch actually. Let's go Dutch. I saw double A. Usually a good sign. Transferium Citard. I don't know. Way south. In the Netherlands. Sittard is a city down here. Hornbach, something, something. Cyrillic, I am at a loss. Rakpaza. Okay, so we're in the EU. It appears. Yes. Do these signs have anything useful? Shalom. Something. Okay, I'm gonna go with Serbia, I guess. And then my other guess is gonna be no. Ukraine. Okay. That's fine. Definitely not Kazakhstan. I don't know where that would have come from. But yeah. UL, I want to say it's Croatian. PL is Poland. Marquis. It's probably down here. Roulette. Poldim. I don't recognize Poldim. Maybe over here. No. Just do kind of a triangle around Poland. Why not? Okay, so my first guess, it was Katowice. Might have been a sign that said Katowice? Katowice? I do not know how to say it. I don't think I've ever heard it. This could be Indonesia. I'm kind of guessing Indonesia. You got any football shirts? No. Let's go down in Java. And then we'll do one up here in Sumatra. And then throw one in Malaysia, like another. Those are kind of the three that make the most sense. It was Sulawesi, which is fine. Altotor Rozesinski. Okay, this could be Romania? No. This could be the Balkans as well. Poland. It's Poland. Poland. I don't recognize it at all. Let's go with Bialystok. That's funny, because that's the name of like Max Bialystok from what's the movie? It's got Ferris Bueller in it and Willy Wonka. Next be what is it? The producers. From the producers, yeah. At a complete loss. I'm thinking, is the sky messed up? No. Oh, project, location, community, Osogbo, complaint, for more information, World Bank assisted, contribution, redistribution of electricity, OSIN CSDP. Nigeria. Oh, they have a tracking car in Abuja-ish. Let's go down here. Yeah, this is Nigeria for sure. But I don't know where in Nigeria. It was either that or Kenya, but Nigeria has this truck that follows the car. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Okay, so won that. I'm gonna do Worldle real quick. That I don't recognize, so it's probably a state. Looks like Louisiana though. Let's go Western Sahara. It's not, but is it Mali? It's not. What's between Mali and Western Sahara? Mauritania is, but I don't know what Mauritania looks like. Okay. Country, neighbors, capital. Okay. Worldle. Countryal. Let's just skip. Okay. Let's see here. Yemen. Northern Hemisphere. It's not in Asia. It's colder. It's to the northwest. So let's do Portugal. Europe. To the northeast. It's colder and it's less populated. So let's do Czech Republic. To the northwest, it's even less Oh, Czech Republic is more popular than Portugal. Okay. Northwest of the Czech Republic. Is Denmark over 10 million? No. Okay, cool. Anything else? Wordle? Let's see here. Continue. It's a good word here. Let's try trout. Oh, dang, that's crazy. It's like I played it earlier. Werdle? I think there's a Werdle. State? Okay. Historic Film Row. Livingston? I don't recognize Livingston. Is there a Livingston, California? There might be. No. So, southwest? Arizona? Northwest? Oh, there we go. I thought it went away. Film Row. Jeez. Could be New Mexico. It could be like Albuquerque. Could be Nevada. There's a Sonic. Is it like Oklahoma? Oh, come on. This used to be a building with like a name. Oh, that's a flag. Oh, no, let me. Oh, it's Oklahoma. Okay. Crazy. Let's see. I don't know where in Oklahoma. Phil Moreau. Oh my god, it's just Oklahoma City. I did not look up. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. I think there's a Wendell. Yeah. No. Okay. I haven't done Quordle today, and I usually do Quordle, so let's see here. I always do Fiery and Loud. Those are mine. This could be Carry. There's no other R's. Scary. And this is probably Pinch. Yeah, and this is Can. It's not D. I think canny is a word, but I can't think of it any other. Gotta be canny. This is probably like stove. Could be smoke. Okay. And let's do, I don't think I have done, framed today. Is this Dazed and Confused? I have not done framed today, but that is, I think, same car from Dazed and Confused. Don't recognize this at all. ATL. I've never heard of that. Let's do Moviedle. I think it's this one. I think it's .xyz. Okay. Okay. Add actor's name, director. Okay, so geez. Let's do what's a good movie that has a lot of people? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's got Leo in it. What other stuff do I have? Directors. It's got Leo. It's earlier than 2019. What movies was Leo in? Like, Catch Me If You Can? That's a good one. Okay, so it's between those two. That's the only actor. It's got Leo in it. This could be the... Is he in The Departed? No, that's Matt Damon. Leo's in... Let's do The Departed. It's after The Departed. And then what else? I only have Leo so far. Director with that long of a first name. What other movies have a big cast? This is the end. Okay. Anybody else from there? No? Let's do Ocean's 11. Let's do Ocean's 13. Any other actors? How is that not... So it's between 2007 and 2013. Is this... The The Revenant? No. It's got Leo and Tom Hardy in it. I got no idea. It's an action adventure with Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy. Is it animated? Tom Hardy was in a... He voiced a Ghibli character, didn't he? Maybe he didn't. Definitely not in that time period. Jumanji. Between 2007 and 2013. I don't remember many movies from this time period. Especially with Leo in it. Like, no. Big Fish? No. Dogtooth? Yorgos Lanthimos. Killing of a Sacred Deer. It's got some European actors in it. Okay. Tom Hardy movies like Batman. No. Let's see here. The Dark Knight Rises. Maybe that's 2012. Inception. Tom Hardy was in Inception? Cillian Murphy, Michael Caine. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, that'll be the end of the stream. Thank you everybody for showing up. If anybody's still here. I will see you all in the next video. It's being worked on now. But, yeah. See you all in the next one. I should be ending both.